So XPPen sent me their Artist 15.6 Pro screen tablet. This is my unboxing and personal opinion. Out of the package you can find the tablet with an active screen of 34.5 by 19.5 centimeters and Full HD resolution. The color gamut is 88% with 120 Adobe RGB. It comes with a stand which is quite light but it feels very plasticky, so it wouldn't surprise me that it can break under some strong pressure on it. Inside the pen case you can find the XPPen. This one it feels quite good, to be honest, similar to the Wacom pen. It comes along with 8 pen nibs and the pen desk holder. There is also a glove, very needed when sculpting on top of the screen. You can also find an USB extensor and an HDMI cable with USB power sources attached to it, along with the power adapters for every region. So I've been working with the tablet already for around a week already, and even have done some recordings and created one character just to kind of feel how it feels for a 3D artist. And one of the things that I noticed initially is that definitely this tablet, it kinda stays more on the medium lower end. So the first thing that I noticed is that when I took it actually out from the package, is that it felt cheap. It felt probably not on the super cheap level, but it didn't feel premium. Normally with premium products you feel like a more metallic vibe, but here, for example, let me just get closer here, you're going to notice that it's like a more plasticky, especially on the back. I'm going to play the sound next to the microphone, so it's actually way more plasticky than I thought initially. But nevertheless, even if with that plastic feel, it felt actually kind of nice. It's nicely built, so it doesn't feel like nothing outstandingly bad. It's just the quality of the materials, especially from the frame. Also, if you see here on the left side, let me just get closer so you guys can see it. You have an infinite dial, and also you have 8 different express keys that you can use on the tablet. Probably you know already, I review tablets on the past. I don't like left menus, neither express key, neither this red dial. In fact, you're going to notice on my recordings where I was sculpting that I don't even put my left hand, on it, because at the end of the day I work with a keyboard, so I found it quite useless. I believe the new model from this tablet already doesn't have that, which is pretty good, and also it doesn't have the frame. So it's a shame actually they sent me this model, because this model, if I'm not wrong, is from like 4 years ago or something like that. So it's not a new model, just have a lower price range now. On the right side of the tablet you're going to find the power button, along with the increase and decrease brightness buttons, and the USB-C power source. Also, something important to know is that this tablet is powered by USB. Which means that you only have to connect it to your laptop or just to your desktop in that case. It comes with 2 different power USB, so you either connect one specifically to the computer, or you connect the other one, that is the red adapter, straight to the power source. The pen itself, as I said before, it feels like a Wacom pen. It's very standardized with 8,192 pressure levels, and it's battery free. In general lines, the pen felt very good, and also from the pen case you can use the top part as a holder. When it came to sculpting, I heard online that some people were complaining about some parallax effect on the sides. I personally believe, just as a 3D sculptor, I tend to sculpt always on the middle of the screen, just literally very quite center, and I never noticed anything weird while sculpting. The only thing that I noticed is that in some cases I needed to apply slightly more pressure to be able to operate. Not necessarily while sculpting, but in case of ZBrush, I naturally changed my radius by pressing S on the keyboard, and then I will have a slider. I noticed that the slider sometimes will give me issues if I don't press slightly, stronger on the screen. But other than that, while sculpting, I didn't notice anything strange. Alright, so let's talk about the pros and the cons. I think obviously the most important aspect about this tablet is the price. It's quite affordable. In my opinion, if you are a beginner artist or you are in a very tight budget, I do believe this is a good case scenario. Also, something that I quite like about the tablet is that while sculpting it felt fine. I've been working with Mobile Studio Pro, with XPPen now, and also I tried different tablets in the past. And most of the time I don't notice such a big difference. And also finally, something I really like about the tablet is the fact that it doesn't need to be powered straight by the power outlet, but just by USB. So in case you are traveling, you can actually just plug the HDMI, plug the USB, and you have already this operating. Now the cons. I think I already said before, I don't like none of this. I don't like none of the express keys. I don't like the red dial, just because I don't use them, and in my opinion they just take frame. I kinda prefer if there is almost no frame, pretty much like an iPad vibe, so I don't like that. Also, something that I kinda missing on this tablet, I'm probably spoiled from the iPad Pro, the fact that I would love to have a pen holder, something that at least while traveling, I don't lose the pens in case that I'm working in a co-working space or something. I will just place it somewhere that I don't get to lose it. And also something that I felt like it was a bit weird is the stand. And that is something that I believe is happening across older models. I prefer if the tablet itself has the two tiny legs, because the stand, especially when you are traveling, it means that you need to be traveling with the tablet and also the stand, which I think is kind of useless. Also, the feeling of the stand, it feels quite plasticky, so it could be that while traveling you might break it. The color calibration in this tablet is on the low end, so I wouldn't trust colors, or I wouldn't do anything related to presentation on this tablet. It's very good for sculpting, but when it comes to colors, it's not great. And something finally that I didn't like was the matte feel. I don't know if you can tell, like under some view degrees, you can tell like colors kind of fade out, and it's something that I personally don't like it. I don't mind the glossy vibe, mostly because it makes field colors more vibrant and probably more reliable. So again, it's just a personal preference. I know a lot of artists, they do like that. So yeah, this is my honest review. I hope you guys like it. Again, I feel like this tablet is an excellent entry for a beginner or extremely tight budget. But yeah, just let me know in the comments if you have any question, or you would like me to test something on this. But yeah, stay in touch and see you in the next one.